Hi everyone, what are you doing in the drawer? I've not told you how much the last trip costs. Come on. Now, a lot of you have been asking, how much did the last trip to Thailand, Pattaya, cost? Well, let me tell you. Before I do that, let's go downstairs and get a brew. Right, let's get into it. My last trip, January 2025, sorry, got a bit of an itch, was for 2 weeks, 13 nights, really short trip. It felt longer with the amount of vlogs that was going out. Previous trips have been about 2 weeks as well. So let me share with you the costs of this trip. Parking, flying from Heathrow, I paid for the business parking and that was £250, and that was for the whole duration on the business parking, and you get a free buzz into the terminal, which was terminal 3 this time because I flew with Emirates, and I've never had an issue with Heathrow parking. Long stay, literally park it up and straight to the terminal. So, and you can keep the keys, which is handy. So that was £250. Obviously, when I eventually move out there, I won't be doing that. I'll leave the car at home and find a different way to the airport. Touched on it there. I flew with Emirates, and it was just brilliant. You know, in the past I've flown with Thai Airways and Eva Air, but for me, Emirates, it was just such a great experience, very comfortable. So the original flight was £680 return from London Heathrow to Bangkok, which I think is a really reasonable price. And that was initially looking on Skyscanner just to get an idea, and then jumping directly onto the Emirates website and booking there. If you've been following the vlogs, you'll see I did do a upgrade to business on the second leg. So from Dubai to Bangkok, and then from Bangkok to Dubai on the return flight, I did the upgrade, and each upgrade cost £500. So in total, £1,000 to upgrade to business on them 2 parts of the journey. And you know what? For the experience, it was definitely worth it. I'll do through this little vlog is I will upload some pictures for you as well, and of course the whole trip has been recorded, so after this vlog you can check out the other vlogs, and there's plenty there to look through. My one night in Bangkok, I stayed at the Majestic Hotel, which is near Nana Plaza, within a minute, 2 minutes walk, and that was a really comfortable stay and great value. That was £35. So then the morning after the one night in Bangkok, it was a great night out in Nana. I got a taxi with Jojo Taxis, and I think it was Jeff Carter who recommended Jojo and the team, and it was a great taxi journey, and that was 1,600 baht, and that was to Pattaya. Jojo's colleague took me to the Intimate Hotel, which is just off Second Road, and there is a vlog on that. One of my favourites of the trip. The location is superb, the hotel, the staff, everything about it. And that was £44 for the night. For everyone who's been following me, you know that I went pretty much from hotel to hotel along the way, and went to various little places, Jomtien, Bang Chang, tried to mix it up a little bit. Well, the night after the intimate hotel, I had a night in Jomtien, and I stayed at the Zing Resort and Spa, and that was £24 a night. It was all right. It was all right. Would I stay there again? I'm not sure, to be honest. I just chose a hotel as close as I could to Webby's Bar because I wanted to meet him and have a beer. But for £24 a night, it was clean. The shower was good. What else can you ask for? And then, as usual, whenever I'm away from Pattaya for more than one night, I start getting withdrawal symptoms, and I wanted to get back into central Pattaya, where I stayed at the Holiday Inn, which, you know, has a very special place in my heart because that was one of the first hotels, the Holiday Inn Express on Soi Buakhao, not the one near Beach Road. It's one of the first hotels I ever stayed, and I booked in a night there, and that was £45, and that is just super modern. I thought I would check out Chang. Never been there before, and I got a taxi with Mr. Bolt or Mrs. Bolt. I can't remember which one it was. I'd have to look back at the vlog. And from memory, and correct me in the comments, but I think that was 400 baht for the journey from Pattaya to Bang Chang. But I will have to look back at the vlog just to double check. But I'm sure it was around 400 baht, which for the distance is great value. Now, this hotel, the Ex Andu, I think I'm pronouncing that right, hotel. Wow, that is good value. That was £14 for the night, and it was a very spacious room. And the owner, I met the owner, and I think he's the president of the tourism association or something along them lines. But you know what, he's a nice guy, and I did a little bit of a few second interview with him outside his hotel. But I tell you what, if I ever go to Bang Chang again, and I will do, I'll be staying there. £14 for the night. Then it was time to go to the dark side for the first time, where I stayed at the Eastern Grand Palace, and it was actually Kevin Thailand who did a vlog on that 8 years ago. And you know what a nice hotel, and I paid £56 there for the night. And I think I actually ended up getting a taxi in the evening to central Pattaya to go around LK Metro. However, through the day I did enjoy the bars in East Pattaya, the dark side, and for a day drinking, I'm sure it's good at night as well, but I did the day drinking thing and then went into central Pattaya afterwards. But highly recommend it. I just dropped my remote. Back to Pattaya, and I stayed in Naklua, and this was a little gem, the J Inspired Hotel. That was £40 a night. Great location, within walking distance to Terminal 21, which is really good. A really good shopping centre, but the food court there is worth a try if you've not already. For my night in Naklua, it was time to take off the cap, replace it for my hat, and head to Larn, the island. Never been to an island before, but I did promise on this last trip that I would do. Stayed at the Castello. Check out the vlog on that. Really impressed with it, and that was £23 a night, and it was maybe a 5-minute walk from the actual pier in Koh Larn. But you know what, there's a scooter hire place right outside the Castello where you can rent a scooter for 300 baht for the day, which I did. For my one night in Koh Larn, I started getting withdrawal symptoms again for Pattaya, and I made my way to the M Casa Hotel, which is up there. It's up there with one of the best on this last trip, because it was £36 for the night, and the room, the view, the sea view, you could see the Pattaya sign, the sea. It was so good. I'll be staying there again. And I did 2 nights there, and that was £36 per night. Hope you're keeping tabs of this, because I'm not. Now we're getting towards the back end of the trip. The cruise hotel next to Fat Coco, £75 a night. You know what? It's a great hotel. It's super modern, amazing location, but it's a premium, 75 quid. Almost double the M Casa. But I enjoyed it. It was a really comfortable stay. It's all themed like a cruise. So for a moment, I felt like I was on a cruise on the way somewhere. The final two hotels, Hotel J Residence, I did a night there just after the cruise. That is, the Hotel J Residence is pretty much next door to the Hotel J Intimate. There's like 3 hotels, all with the letter J, all part of the same group in Nuklua. I did a night there because if you can remember from the vlogs, I messed up by booking the A1 Wing Hotel for the wrong date. But it was, I've got down here, it was £36 to stay in Nuklua at the J Residence Hotel, and that is just great value. You know, if it's got a 2 or a 3 next to it, I'm a happy boy. Of course, I finished off with 2 nights at the A1 New Wing Hotel, which is next door to the A1 Cruise. And I just wanted 2 nights where I didn't have to move around. It was the last couple of nights of the trip. And really impressed, boat themed inside. And it was £117 for 2 nights. So I certainly just chose a hotel that I liked the look of. I wasn't going off a super low price on that one, but I enjoyed my stay, and it was a really good last couple of nights. And of course, it was time to head towards the dreaded escalator at the airport. Jojo taxis picked me up. This time it was 1,400, so 200 baht cheaper. Not sure why, but I'm grateful. And then, yeah, back to the airport, and that marked the end of the trip. I don't know if you've been adding this up throughout, but an addition there would be travel insurance. That was £80. If I've missed anything out, please pop it in the comments. The obvious other one is spending money, and I dread to look at how much I've spent on food, drink, entertainment. I think whatever the hotels come to, you could probably double that. Of course, I took out a bank account with Bangkok Bank as well. So that was 5,000 baht to the agent. And then because I'm under the age of 50, 5,900 baht to the bank for the mandatory insurance. I think I've covered everything, but like I say, pop it in the comments if I haven't, and I'll do my best to answer your questions. So if you like this little vlog and you want more of them, give us a thumbs up, share, comment, subscribe if you've not already. Thank you to all the new subscribers recently, and all the existing ones. The support is massively appreciated. So until next time, I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.